All right, so that guard's just about ready. Chucked a couple of tiny little dents in there. Spoiler, have a go at that. How's that for clear coat? What clear coat, he says. Terrible. So yep, that's that. Got a boiler door curing there. If anyone wants to know what we do for work, that's like concrete. Jackhammer that out, goes in a boiler, and that is called a refractory. Pour it like concrete, got to shape it, then you got to cure it slowly so it doesn't break. But yeah, bit of insight of what I do for a job. That guard's done. Gonna re-clear all of this, so paint that part, mask that off for base, and then take that off and then re-clear all of it. Clean all of that up. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready for the bars and everything. It's a long weekend this weekend apparently. I have done the squirter jets. You can see right there, and just right there, I have bogged those brake line holes up, and they're all ready to be primed. The roof is ready to go. There was a tiny little spot dent there from the screw. Tapped it down a little bit, and then just a tiny touch of filler. When I say tiny, that's the amount that's in it. And then that tiny little dent right there. I assume something dropped on it. And yeah. So let's get into sanding this. All right, so the spoiler's done. I've just taken it off the panel stand over there. That's funky as I thought it wasn't genuine, but it definitely is. HSV logo there. Did it properly and took the brake light out. Must be spray bogged because right there, pinhole, a couple more. But yeah, so that must be spray bogged from factory, or this one got spray bogged. So I'm gonna get back over onto this guard, fix these couple of little spots right here. Feather them out, that'll be ready for primer. Do is I'll just 240 that, then put it in the booth, prime the door and the roof. So just do those little spot primes where the brake line holes were and the squirter jets. Pull that out after a little bit of a bake. I'll prime that, the spoiler, and hopefully side skirt. Got to repair that, prime them, and the bars. God, I hate Clubsports. Who wants to buy one? Oh, it's 4 o'clock anyway, so that's probably me done for today after I do this. I'll have a quick look at the side skirt and then I'll be out of here. And then, because long weekend, Sunday, I'll probably have all day. That'll be done. And then it'll just be plastics and guards. So it's looking promising to have it all in primer by Monday. So I'm pretty keen for that. You just get a video of me rolling it out. It almost fell over. Oh, there's a Chinese man in our workshop. He's our newest employee. Cheap as too. Cheap labour. Finally say you filmed something. You can talk while you do it. He doesn't like hearing his voice that close, I think. I edit. Really? I'm so used to hearing my voice now, hey. You wank yourself. Bro, I watch these videos over again and I make myself laugh when I edit, eh? That's all I heard. Full of himself. Whew. Unreal.
320?
Hey?
I don't know how those repairs are. Give me a heater in it. Yeah.
Hey? There you are. That, what's his name, who wrecks them all the time?
Oh.
I think the one you bought your car off. You got the lights in there, Angus? You got the lights in there? You alright without them? Come back here, fold it in half. You get splits in your fingers right about here. See that? You're gonna focus in on that. Can you focus? Is it focused? Is that focused? Is that focused? Focus, focus, focus. So you get splits in your finger like that, so you can't sand anything because it hurts like all. Anything?
You get the sandpaper and put it in slit.
Oh my god, that hurt. Got boogers. Oh. So, all right, Angus is masked up in there. Roof, guard, door.
Bonnet spots.
Yeah. Sorry about it. I'm just doing this bar. I'll move on to that bar. Spoilers over there. Hopefully we can get through that today, you reckon?
Yeah, we'll get that done at least.
Yep.
And you're priming. I'll be in there with you, but you're priming.
Is it ready to go? Like, are you
Yeah,
mixed up?
ready to go. No, not mixed up, but ready to go.
Mix up and then we'll shoot.
Okay.
All right, rebars all done. Ready for primer. God, that was a nightmare. Obviously you've got that edge in there. You got that edge going in there. That edge going across there. That edge all in there. Obviously the other side's the same. And you've got that tiny little bit that goes down there because it's stepped in. Yeah. Plenty of little nooks and crannies on these things, but Johnny's on the front bar now. Getting him to work. Look at him go. Angie's at work in there. Yeah, we'll check back with you in a minute. Rust. All right, well, that's us done. All done. For the car, that is. Well, you are. You're a painter. All right, so I've taken on the advice of a follower. I forgot his name. There, it's outside on the mechanism, just the top latch. So I've filled the squirter jet in, obviously. They're primed up. The roof is done. The door is done. And the other guard is done. So the whole car is primed. And the booth is deflating. So I'll just come back tomorrow. We've got that guard done, that spoiler to go. Dad's made some headway on the front bar. That is the worst bar that we've got, obviously. And then the rear bar's sitting over there, ready to go. Heeman.
Oh, I got it.
All right, it's Sunday, back again today. Tomorrow's a public holiday, which is cool. So at least I've spent half of yesterday on it with Ang and Dad, and Jordan was here too. And we got you saw it in the previous part of this video, so obviously we know that. So today, I wanted to just get one of the main things done that I was dreading the most, and that was the wiring loom. I got told, put the loom and fuse box back in the engine bay. You know what? I got told that it's in an impractical place in the wheel well and whatnot, so I've gone ahead and didn't listen and put it through the wheel well. So I haven't extended the loom. So I've just gone through the kick panel there, cut a hole. I'll put a deck tite or something on it. I'll have to cut a bit out of the guard. That's why I'm doing it now before we paint it. And then I'll just P-clip it all up along the top rail, and then it'll actually reach, because that's a standard location right there on the other side. So don't really need to extend it at all, I don't think. And then it reaches everything else that it needs to. I don't have ABS. I don't have the cruise control. Don't have aircon. So this is literally to run the headlights, windows, tail lights, indicators, all that sort of jazz. But for the most part, that's it. So I've just gone through there, put a deck tight on there, if you know what that is. It's just like a grommet sort of thing. And I'll do that all later. I just wanted to get it out, so the fuse box out of that hole, so it doesn't go through the firewall anymore. Cool, well, that's done for the most part. Ang's coming soon. Got to clean all this stuff up, put all these fuses back in there. Happy days. Spend a bit of time here. Can't even see in there. Anyway, there's a fuse box hanging up there. Don't mind that. That's my usual safety switch. But that's sitting up there. I've just used a hose clamp to take screw. But that works. Need to get it to sit a lot better than that. But that's just temporarily run. But because we run such big clearance, and I'm never going to slam it, that'll be fine. I think, but it can go up a little bit more. So, should be right. Just sitting there for now so it doesn't hit anything, but yeah. Alrighty, it's been an absolute arsehole of a day. It's now night time. It's about 6 o'clock, I think, or 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock? 6 o'clock, wow, that's awesome. Front bar's done. These are an absolute arsehole. I've bare plasticked. Majority of it can't get in there that well. Anyway, that is what it is. Push this back. I'm going to pop the lights up quickly, I think, and then get everything in this booth. Woohoo! Be back with you in a second. All right, well, this is hung the best that we can hang it, and so we've got 2 ladders, 2 lumps of 4x2. I don't even know what size that is. Dad made some hangers up, hung that off there. I don't need that anymore. On the panel stand and on the little horse. So sweet, I'm going to prep sol this all down, mix up some paint and a primer and prime it. So Angus isn't here, so wish me luck. I'll fall over everything, plug that into a regulated side now that we're not panel beating or all that jazz. Let's get going. Gussie swooped in for the save, running out of primer. Angus is saving some paint for me by knowing what he's doing. So front bar missed out, done the spoiler, oh God. Yeah, anyway. Thank you, Angus. Whew. All right, packing up now. Johnny's still here. Gussie's gone. He's got work tomorrow. Public holiday for the Canberrans. Anyway, just got to let this down, pack it up, shove it in its hole. Oh. And I might, long weekend next weekend too, so might not be doing too much. Let that primer shrink back as much as possible. See how we go. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching Do It For Dale. We'll freaking see you later. You'd be very surprised that that actually fits back in that. So that's up to like my waist. So there's only 2 of us and we got it done. Ooh, listen to the bass. It's like a mad rock concert. Rock concert slaps so good. Anyway, bye.